Namaste. Welcome back to Life Lessons from the Upanishads. I am Dr. Surendra, your friend, philosopher, and guide. In our journey so far, we have explored the mysteries of death, rebirth, Swarga, Narka, and the spirit world. We have understood that the soul's journey is determined by karma, guiding it toward heaven, hell, or another birth. But now, a deeper question arises: what exactly determines where a soul goes? How do karma and divine forces influence this path? Does the soul have any choice, or is everything pre-decided? And most importantly, how can one influence their next birth while still alive? Let's explore these profound truths through the wisdom of the Upanishads. The role of karma, the cosmic balance sheet. The Brihadaranyaka Upanishad 4.4.5 declares, a person becomes good by good actions and evil by evil actions. This means karma is the deciding factor in what happens after death. Every thought, word, and action leaves an imprint on the soul's karmic record. And at the time of death, this karmic energy shapes the journey ahead. The Garuda Purana explains that after leaving the body, the subtle body, Sukshma Sharira, carries Sanchita Karma, the accumulated karma of past lives; Prarabdha Karma, the karma chosen to be experienced in the current life; Agami Karma, the new karma created through present actions. These karmic imprints determine if one goes to Swarga, Narka, or takes another birth, which family and conditions they are reborn into, whether they evolve spiritually or remain trapped in suffering. Thus, karma is not punishment. It is simply the result of our own choices. Who decides the soul's journey? Divine forces at work. The Katha Upanishad, 1st February 2022, describes two possible paths for a soul. The path of light, Devyana, for souls who seek truth, perform selfless deeds, and attain wisdom. They ascend to higher realms and eventually merge with Brahman, Moksha. The path of darkness, Pitriyana, for souls still bound by desires and attachments. They enter the cycle of rebirth according to their karma. But how is this decided? The Upanishads and Garuda Purana mention the role of Yam, the lord of death, and the Devas, divine beings, who guide the soul based on its karmic energy. If a person has done noble and dharmic deeds, celestial beings may lead them toward higher spiritual realms. If a person has indulged in adharma and harmful actions, they may be taken toward lower realms or painful rebirths. If a soul is confused, attached, or deeply emotional at the time of death, it may remain stuck in the spirit world, Bhoot Pret Yoni. This is why one's mental state at the moment of death is crucial. The Bhagavad Gita 8.6 states, whatever one thinks of at the moment of death, that state one attains in the next birth. Can we influence our next birth? Yes. Here's how. Unlike a fixed destiny, our next birth is shaped by our present actions. The Upanishads guide us on how to create positive karma and a higher rebirth. Live a dharmic life. Actions rooted in truth, compassion, and selflessness elevate the soul. Control desires and attachments. The less attached we are, the lighter our karmic baggage becomes. Practice meditation and self-realization. The Mundaka Upanishad 2.2.8 says, he who knows Brahman transcends death. Maintain a peaceful, focused mind at death. A calm mind at the final moment can redirect the soul's journey. Perform sacred rituals. Ancient practices like Pindan, Tarpana, and mantra chanting help clear past karma. By applying these practices, one can ensure a better rebirth or even liberation. So, dear listeners, today we uncovered the hidden forces shaping the afterlife, karma, divine guidance, and our own state of mind. We learned that our future birth is in our hands. But what about those who fail to break free? In the next episode, we will dive into the mysterious concept of unknown births, how souls enter animal, plant, or even invisible forms before returning to human life. What determines these transformations? And how can one rise above lower births? Stay tuned. for the next part of Life Lessons from the Upanishads. Until then, your friend, philosopher, and guide, Dr. Surendra.